to the channel. It's Delaney with DeathandCandy 27. Today we're doing this nice Christmas lights look. If you guys have not put up your Christmas lights at this point, you better get a move on because Christmas is in like 2 days. So I'm gonna let you do that after you finish watching this video because it's a cute one, and I will see you guys in the application.
Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel.
Okay guys, let's go ahead and get into this application. I used the Distinction MOONDOLL shade, which is a white, as my brows because we're doing like a very green and red theme today. But it's very light as far as like makeup application, and then we're doing like a glitter eye, so yay! First, let's go ahead and get this eye knocked out of the way because it's pretty simple. It's not like anything super crazy. Just need to get out my stuff so I can mix it up. For the eye, we're going to be mixing 2 products from f.a.i.r Beauty. One is their loose glitter. Just ignore all my dogs in the background. This one is like a holographic kind of glitter. This is in Snow Maiden, as you can see. Very fine glitters. I love them. You may have seen them in my, not most recent video, but the video prior to that. I used the shade Erebus, and that was the black glitter. So this is like the counterpart to that, but it's more like holographic than like just white. And then we're going to be using one of our legendary flakes. This is TALARIA, if I'm saying that right, and this is the more iridescent one. I did this in like one look way back when I first picked these up on Instagram. I did them as like an all over lid shade, but today we're going to be mixing it with that glitter and applying it with some of the Smolder potion on the whole lid. But I'm just going to mix the flakes and the glitter up with some of the Smolder potion. It's just an alcoholic base drying medium, and I really like it for glitters because it makes it like super pasty and delicious, but then it dries down like super fast so I don't get a bunch of glitter in my eye. I will say that it's the worst taking off though because it's an alcoholic base, so it really does adhere to your skin. So just something to keep in mind if you have really sensitive eyes, like that's probably not the right product for you. You may want to try something like Inglow's Duraline or something that's more relaxed. Like a lot of indie brands have mixing mediums that you can use, but I like to use Smolder for this particular thing. Oh, this looks beautiful all together already. Oh my gosh. So I'm just mixing it up on my little plate here. It has like a nice green iridescence to it. I can't wait to put this on my eye. So I'm going to apply them with a flat shader brush from Bodyography Pro. I like this one because it's a little bit fluffy, but it's small so I can work in confined spaces. And I'm just going to apply that to the lid. Now I haven't primed my lids with anything because I knew I was going to put this base on here. It's just going on, just foundation, concealer, stuff like that. And you want to do like patting motions with these flakes because otherwise you're just going to like drop them off and it's just really sad. I find that for the flakes, unless you're going to use like a glitter glue, like the NYX primer or a lash glue or something, they're best applied wet instead of just like over the glue itself. So that's why I wanted to mix this together with the glitter. So it kind of helps bind it together a little bit more. This would be super cute as a pressed like liquid shadow though. I know it just looks like crackly crack. Like the iridescence of it is super pretty. Just imagine if you were like the glitter from a snow globe, like that's what you look like with this. So I moved over to just a finger application because my paste was getting kind of dry, but we're just finishing up the outside of this eye over here. Like the camera is not doing it justice. I'm so sorry. So let me block out my light so you can kind of see these a little bit better. But super iridescent, like just the most beautiful. That's basically what it looks like in person. So now that that part's done, we're going to get into the hard stuff. I guess I'll go ahead and do my eyeliner for this. I'm going to take the Kat Von D and Trooper. This is the tattoo liner, and we're just doing like the thinnest line ever. Hopefully it will show up against these flakes. Okay, so not a ridiculous eyeline by any means. I want to keep it relatively slim because flakes are very fickle and I'm trying not to disturb them. So we're going to do some more MOONDOLL in the line, the waterline, blah, blah, blah. What words am I even saying? So it's just nice and bright under there. I was kind of going for like snow globe inspiration on the top of the eyes. And then when we get to the next part, you'll see where else I was going with that. But just another overall general Christmas look, as if my first one wasn't enough. Just gonna go ahead and put on mascara. This is the Tarte MANEATER. But I'm gonna wait, put fake lashes on. So how is everyone feeling about the sales so far this season? I bought way too much stuff, as you may have seen from my last video, and it should all be getting in hopefully before Christmas. Honestly, I don't expect to have any of that stuff by Christmas because none of it is gifts because I'm selfish. So I'm not too worried about them not getting here by Christmas, but like, you know, Christmas with the mail is always like a hit or miss. Like sometimes the mail is terrible and they won't deliver my packages, and then all of a sudden I have to go to the post office 20,000 times, and yeah, I don't want them fucking up my packages. So now we're going to do the next part of the eye look, and I'm going to need to get some of this out first, but we're going to be using 3 gels from Distinction. You can use my code FASTTIMES to save yourself 15%. We're going to use Void first. This is the black. We're going to use this for our strings for our lights, and then we're going to use 2 colors for the lights themselves. We're going to use Heart Attack, which I haven't jumped into yet, so I'm excited. It's a very nice deep red. And then Dublin, you've seen me use like a couple times across Instagram. I've carved out a lot of it. So this is the green shade. I guess I'll do my strings first. We're gonna do just like a little trail of string lights across the nose and the cheeks. To try to do these strings, I'm going to jump in with this Morphe M250-0, and hopefully we can get this right the first time and I don't have to go over it a bunch. It got really thick there. Oh my god. Just basically like that. Nothing super fancy. If I can't get this to work with the Distinction, I'm going to jump into that Kat Von D again. It's not the right brush. I don't have enough patience. I thought I might have to do that for the black, but we'll still be using Dublin and Heart Attack for the bulbs. And I'm just gonna work on this. Yeah, did y'all order anything special for Black Friday? Like, I'm super excited for the things I got. And like, some are brands that I have used before and they just had a really good sale. And I was like, well, I could use some more stuff from them. And some other brands I got new from. So I'm excited to try some new ones. But for the most part, because of what I want to do in 2020, I'm probably going to save the new stuff that I got from brands I haven't tried before and wait. Man, you never find out how textured your face is until you try to put an eyeliner over it. How do y'all feel about how soon you should hang up Christmas lights? Like, do you do a Thanksgiving Day or do you wait? When's the appropriate time? One year we were putting up lights on Thanksgiving Day because we just had to go somewhere that year instead of host, and people were driving by and judging us. But it was just so nice and it had been so wet and rainy that I was like, oh, I really should just hang these up now. But people were definitely judging. So much judgment as they were driving by. My eyes are like watering from not blinking at all. We're gonna do the shape of the lights first, and then we will come back and make any corrections. I'm gonna be using a Morphe MB19. It's just a small little paddle brush because that's basically the shape of a bulb. And we're gonna get to it. I guess I'll do the green ones first. Honestly, since like this is about the shape that I need, I'm just gonna try to get away with pressing it on the face. I know I've seen some people kind of do this shape like on Instagram, but like I have not seen anyone put who the inspiration was from. So like, y'all don't blame me. Like, this isn't something I'm copying specifically from someone. Like, this is a general idea. I don't think it's necessarily a trend, but if I can find some Instagrams, I will link them down below of like looks people have made that are similar to this. What's your favorite color of Christmas lights? Do you guys have a preference? I have some green and red ones that look similar to this, so like that was my inspiration for this look, were those. So I just really like them a lot. I like the really deep blues, not like an LED kind of blue. For our tree lights, we always do like a theme with the tree. So like last year we themed our tree based off like the little snack cakes from Little Debbie. I'll put up a comparison photo here. Just swiping this on my hand, I don't know why. But yeah, it looked just like the snack cake. It was super adorable. Made little green ornaments to go with them. This year, I kind of want to do just like regular lights, but I want to make like your own ornaments, like out of flour or clay or something. I think that would be really fun. Tell me how you like to decorate your trees, what kind of like light preferences that you have, like what one of your favorite light. Do you like going to look at light shows like around, or do you just like going through neighborhoods? Because that's what we do. We always do like a combination of that. Jumping in now with Heart Attack from Distinction. Such a nice red. It doesn't seem like as pigmented as Dublin, but also I've used Dublin a little bit, so like there's a few layers underneath there. I feel like my red lights are coming out a little bit chonkier than my greens. Whoops. Not I've looked at it a zillion times and I feel like it's acceptable. While I'm waiting for those colors to kind of like set, I'm gonna go in with that Kat Von D Trooper liner and just kind of detail them out. And then I need to put like a little accent highlight on them, so I'll be taking Moondoll a little bit as well. So I don't know if you can see this one tiny boy, but that's essentially the detail that we're putting on there. When your skin is too textured. All right, these lights are almost done. I just need to add the white detailing on there, and so I will be right back and we will finish up the remainder of these looks. To apply the detailing, I'm gonna go back in with that tiny brush from Morphe, the M250-0. gotten the lights basically done. I think they look super cute and like cartoony. We're gonna jump into lip. I decided to end up going with a nude lip so it doesn't take away from like the color in the center of the face, but this is Cuddle Weather from BELLEGANT Cosmetics. And then for lashes, since we've already done mascara, it's gonna be some from Sticker Dolls, and these are the FLUFFERINA lashes. They're like their best selling lash, but they are just like ridiculously plump and wonderful. Don't mind the green on my hand. Sadly, these are mink though, so I will have to give them up. I'm gonna apply these off camera and then I'll be right back in to jump in with close-ups. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this little video. Hopefully it wasn't too much detail work to where you're like, oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Honestly, you could do whatever eye look you wanted with this. This was actually super simple. You could also use liquid lips that dry down or other gel liners. You don't have to use distinction, but if you do, use my code. It'll save you 15%. If you enjoy this video today, please like and subscribe so you can join my family and follow me on my social media. It's all DeathandCandy27. I have my Instagram and Facebook page and also here, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!